Good afternoon, students. In last lecture we are already studied different types of drugs, that means antibiotics, antiseptic, disinfectant, analgesic, antipyretic. In this lecture we are going to study different types of cleansing agents. First of all, what is meant by cleansing agent? It is the substance, these are the substances which are used to remove stain or greasy spot or dirt on the surfaces, called as cleansing agent. There are two types of cleansing agent depending on chemical composition. First one is soap and second one is synthetic detergents. First of all, we will discuss what is meant by soap. Soap is the sodium and potassium salts of long chain fatty acids. For 1 mark, question will be asked, define soap. Soap is the sodium or potassium salts of long chain fatty acids. Soaps are prepared by, or soaps are obtained by hydrolysis of natural oil or fats in presence of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. This reaction is called as saponification reaction. In this reaction, glycerol and soap is formed. This is the reaction of saponification reaction. For 1 mark or 2 mark, question will be asked, explain saponification reaction. Oils and fats are triglycerides. These are the triglycerides which on alkaline hydrolysis, that means on reaction with sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, to form glycerol and soap. Soap is the sodium salt of long chain fatty acids, sodium or potassium salts of long chain fatty acid. This is the reaction for saponification reaction. Then next type of cleansing agent is the synthetic detergents. What is meant by synthetic detergents? Synthetic detergents are purely man-made. Detergents are man-made cleansing agents which are prepared for use even in hard water. These are the synthetic detergents are the cleansing agents which are designed to use even in a hard water. There are 3 types of synthetic detergents. First is anionic detergent, second is cationic detergent, and third one is non-ionic detergent. Then what is meant by anionic detergent? These are the sodium salt of long chain alkyl sulfonic acid. These are the sodium salt of long chain alkyl sulfonic acid, or these are the sodium salt of long chain alkyl substituted benzene sulfonic acid, called as anionic detergent. Here also 1 mark or 1 sentence answer. 1 sentence answer question will be asked on this point. Define anionic detergent, or what is anionic detergent? Anionic detergents are sodium salt of long chain alkyl sulfonic acid, or it is also sodium salt of long chain alkyl substituted benzene sulfonic acid. Then second is cationic detergent. Cationic detergent, these are the quaternary ammonium salts having one long chain alkyl group. These are the quaternary ammonium salt having one long chain alkyl group, called as cationic detergent. And third one is non-ionic detergent. Non-ionic detergents are the esters of polyethylene glycol and long chain fatty acids. These are the esters of polyethylene glycol and long chain fatty acids, called as non-ionic detergent. Then next point is mechanism of cleansing action of soap. This point is very important. For 2 mark question will be asked, explain mechanism of cleansing action of soaps or detergent. One same mechanism for soap and same mechanism for detergent. We know that soaps and detergents bring about cleansing of dirty, greasy surfaces. This is the main important characteristic of soaps and detergent. Soaps and detergents are used to bring about cleansing of dirt or greasy surfaces. Dirt is held at the surface of the oily matter. Dirt is held at the surface of oily matter. The molecules of soaps and detergents have 2 parts. Molecules of soaps and detergents having 2 parts. Here diagram of soap of micelle in work is drawn. Here it consists of 2 parts. One part is the non-polar and another part is the polar. One part is polar, that polar part is called as head and non-polar part called as the tail. And this is the central greasy dirt particle in which in this soap micelle it is also divided into 2 parts. One is non-polar part called as tail here and polar part called as head. These are the heads of the micelle. Then polar head. Polar part is called as head. Polar head is called as hydrophilic. Polar head called as hydrophilic. What is meant by hydrophilic? Hydrophilic means water loving. That means it is easily dissolved in water, therefore it is called as hydrophilic. And because this hydrophilic part is the polar, and we know that water is also polar, and we know that polar substance is dissolved in polar solvent. Therefore, this polar hydrophilic head is easily dissolved in water. But non-polar hydrophobic tail. Here hydrophobic means water hating. That means it cannot be dissolved in water. Therefore, it is called as hydrophobic. And this hydrophobic is the non-polar part, and we know that non-polar substance cannot be dissolved in polar water. Therefore, it is not dissolved in water, but this non-polar tail is dissolved in oils and fats or greasy matter. Therefore, thus micelle of soap or detergent are formed surrounding oil drops which is removed in a washing process, because this hydrophobic part we have to remove. Hydrophobic part means this greasy spot which is dissolved in the oil or fats. Therefore, in this way we can remove the stain, or we can cleansing the matter or cleansing the cloth by using soaps and detergent. This is all about mechanism of cleansing action of soap or detergent, and on these 2 marks question will be asked, explain mechanism of cleansing action of soap or detergent.